this, and they've copied what I've done, and they're doing it at the one-lots because it's so much easier to offer immunity once they've been vaccinated to 1,000 birds in 20 minutes than trying to vaccinate them all manually. Yeah, they used to say it gives a short-term immunity. It's a chicken, it's the chicken Newcastle, but I'm not sure because before the PMV vaccines came out, that's all we had, and that's what the Belgians used to put the drops in the eyes. And I mean, maybe it's longer, maybe it's real close, but I think if you wanna, what I do, like occasionally I'll hear, somebody has PMV, whether it's a club mate or somebody has PMV in the Boston Concourse, I'd always have Lisorder on hand, mix it up, spray the whole loft. You immediately get that immunity to the birds, like that instant take of that, some sort of immunity to the PMV. But this is an option if you can't get the vaccine, because there's going to be a problem getting the vaccines. That really come down hard on the companies importing the vaccines.
I have a question for you, Frank. Because you said use the oregano, you use that. Have you ever used the E. coli tonic?
Yes, to me, it's a good product, but it's just too expensive. Like I promote, it's called New Biotics, an oregano cinnamon product. It's 1 ml to the gallon, and it makes your eyes water. I mean, it's that strong. So this big bottle, 1 milliliter to the gallon, lasts you forever. Like the 32 ounces might be $90. Where, Ecotonic, again, good product, but it's like 1 ounce to the gallon, and you get 16 ounces to the bottle. So this thing, excuse me?
I say you can buy it for the heat. I'm saying an E. coli tonic, if you buy one, you buy one, if you buy two, buy one.
Yeah, which is good. It's a good product, I think, but for me, I was always, I was always exporting birds to like the $1 million race. I might have had 1,000 birds. I had my own birds. I had the auction site birds. So if I could say I could make 1,000 gallons for $80 or 1,500 gallons for $80, it's a strong product. But I'll put a link in this video, and you guys can always contact me on where to get it. But I like it, and it's really strong though. I'm telling you, get on your hands. The first time the birds walk out to the water is they're going to walk away from it, and they're not going to like it.
So how long have you been using the cinnamon also?
Well, I was using just the oregano product, forever. Almost 20 years I was using avian solution, but this now has the oregano with cinnamon, which is another whole big beneficial thing to it. Just a couple of years, it might be 3 years now or so.
I use that for myself, actually.
Yeah. No, it's a great product, cinnamon. You just have to worry about the heavy metals now that I looked into it. Everything's got heavy metals in it. Any other questions on that?
What was the dilution rate on that soda to a gallon?
I usually will I'll put 2 vials to a gallon. You could get away with 1 vial of soda to a gallon. I would make it strong. It's not very expensive, and you can buy it from the pigeon supply houses, but you can buy it on the internet from like the chicken supply houses. I would buy like a pack of, maybe a 10-pack, or might even get a 20-pack, and it was really inexpensive, maybe $5 or $6 a vial. And it's good to have on hand though. Just keep it in the fridge if you need it, and you just save you some time. It might save you pigeons. And if you don't vaccinate, I've had PMV over the years, bringing in birds and shipping birds all over the world, and it's the only thing that scares me. Nothing else scares me but PMV. So you really want to stay ahead of that one. That's bad.
Thanks.
Yeah. Any other questions? Let's see. I want to make sure I hit on some of this. Yeah, mainly if you can concentrate on feeding. If you want my feeding systems, I can definitely send it to you. If you think you have more respiratory than you should, try treating for the ear sac mites. It might make all the difference in the world. It doesn't hurt. The ivermectin is a great product. It's pretty harmless. The other thing which is interesting is it definitely has this video is going to get taken off, I'm sure. It definitely has an antiviral effect on them too. I know some fanciers are using it during young bird sickness and things like that, because it has a positive effect.
How do you give it to them?
Well, they would use the sheep drench, maybe just, a half teaspoon to the gallon over a period of time. But one fancier up my way, what he would do before the young bird season, like the week before the young bird season, before they would go on the truck, he would give all his birds a drop of the actually ivermectin, the one that you syringe out, like the real concentrate. He'd give them a drop. Never had any young bird sickness like going into the races. So, is there something to it? Maybe it's worth a try, but it's. Excuse me?
I said I did it up north, but I never used it down here.
Yeah, I think you should do it, especially down here. I think you should do it for the ear sac mites. I think you guys should all go before over season. You have time. Treat them once a week for 3 weeks with the ivermectin, just to make sure that is clear. Because it's not anything I've ever considered, and it's out there. It's a problem.
What's the formula again?
What's the?
Ivermectin.
I buy the ivermectin sheep drench. It's for mixing in the water. I use it in my bath pans. That's mainly, I'll do that. I actually bought the moxidectin. It's a cydectin. I've been using it in my bath pans because it kills all the parasites. But you can put a teaspoon to the gallon of water and give it to the birds once a week for a few weeks. It's not going to hurt them. But if you can wipe out the ear sac mites, if it's something you might think that I have more respiratory than I'd hoped, it might make a difference. And it's worth a try. It's an inexpensive, at least mentally you'll feel better. You've eliminated that.
Have you used the blue one, the cow one?
Yeah.
The Poron, but that has like petroleum in it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a little oily.
Yeah, I tried. I put it in my bath pan once day. It took the plastic off the bath pan. The birds wouldn't go in it. So I still have the bottle, but no, I buy the sheep drench, the cydectin. It's a moxidectin. You can buy it. I haven't figured out the dose to worm the birds with it, so